Hello, everybody on YouTube. It's your boy, the Memphis XLR, once again coming at you with Check This Out. The show we take a look at all the card games that we want to be taking a look at with a deck of our choosing. Today, everybody, we are taking a look at the For Hire archetype, which is an archetype of all different types of monsters, and we're trying to build up into this big dude, Folgo, who allows us to plus like crazy some more monsters that we possess. So, we'll be taking a look at the For Hires with their little bit of new support. We've got a little gremlin here and a questionable monster. Very questionable. And we're just going to go on EDO Pro and show this deck off, show you how it works, have some combos, wombos. We have a hybrid going first, second deck. We're going to see how it goes. So real quick, let's go over the deck list, and then get right into the duels. So for our main deck today, we're playing 2 copies of Raphael, the champion of the For Hires, 1 copy of Wiz, the wizard of the For Hires, 1 copy of Dinah, the hero of the For Hires, 2 copies of Bravo, the fighter, 2 copies of Seal, the strategist. We have 3 copies of Beat, the bladesman, 1 copy of Helmer, the helmsman, 3 copies of the Ghost Ogre Snow Rabbit as our funky tech card. We have 1 copy of Recon, the scout, 2 copies of Dompa, the marksman, 3 copies of the new Rex, the Cargo, and 3 copies of Philo, the Messenger. We have 1 for 1, Change of Heart is another funky tech for going second, along with a couple copies of Lightning Storm. We have a couple copies of Triple Tactical Talents in case Nibiru or Ash Blossom or things of that nature. We have Reinforcement to fetch our beat. We have Reasoning because we have a whole bunch of different levels. We have Monster Born. We have a Call by the Grave, double copy of Rookie for Hire, double copy of Mayhem for Hire, and a couple copies of the Imperm. As to the extra deck, we have things like Link Karibo, who is very important. We have 1 copy of Masquerena, 2 copies of Donna, the Dagger for Hire, 1 copy of Nightmares Phoenix and Unicorn, 2 copies of Folgo, the Samurai for Hire, 1 copy of Appaloosa the Bruiser, 1 access code talker, 1 Shreg of the Ominous Omen, 1 copy of Boral Sword Dragon, 1 Underworld Goddess, 1 Tornado Dragon, and 1 copy of F.A. Dong Dragster. As for the side deck, if you don't want to run the funky tech, which some people might not want to if they don't understand how it works quite well, there's always Ash Blossom. I don't like Ash as much, but I do like me some Ghost Ogre. You do you. If you want to just go full on going second, I would recommend taking out, I don't know, something and throwing in more Lightning Storm and or Imperm. If you wanted to stop your opponent from making that impossible to get overboard. Or if you wanted to go first, you could take out the Imperms and put in, like, I don't know, there could only be 1, for example. Some kind of floodgate. Not my preferred choice, but that's all up to you. You also have things like E-Telly, which is going to summon out your Ghost Ogre if you want to make more of a synchro-y sort of thing. Or just start off with a body on the board. I really wish one of these was a psychic, but sadly, none of them are. Lastly, if you just want more Mayhem for Hire, which is another Monster Born, essentially, but, once per turn. So, 2 is, I feel, good enough. So, that's the deck we'll be taking out into EDO Pro today. Let's go ahead into the action. Let's show this deck off, show you the combos, the wombos, and we'll have such a good time. Alright, yeah, first opponent, another day, another... Listen, these aren't my sleeves. I'm holding on to them for a friend. Okay, these are not my sleeves. I did not make these sleeves. But that was from a friend. Yes, we're going into the first duel. We have ourselves an interesting opening hand. I got stuff I can do with this. Really depends on what my opponent can do with it. We shall see. We shall see indeed. I mean, I've got Beat, I've got Seal, I got Philo, I got 1 for 1, which is useless because I already have Philo. So it's an interesting hand to say the least. For Hire, they're all about swarming. You summon 1, and all the little dudes, they have the ability to summon more dudes from the hand. And then when you summon more dudes, different effects go off. So we should be able to do a little bit of something, a little bit of razzmatazz. Really just depends on what my opponent makes. Because this is Galaxy Oys. I'm seeing some rank 8 action. Okay. Luckily, Galaxy Eyes is more of an anti-Xyz archetype, but I only have 1 Xyz monster in my deck, so I'm not too worried. I'm not super worried. I could be more worried, but I am not. Plus, he has a photon dragon in his grave, so I could monster born it. See, that's the nice thing about For Hire, is that they have this ability to go first or second. They have options for both, which is really just an important thing for modern Yu-Gi-Oh! To have, is just the ability to do either or. And that's what keeps For Hires relevant. I mean, yeah, they got new support and all that, and that's cool. But the new stuff helps. Let's see, what is this? Photon Lord. Huh, that's not necessarily good. I'm more worried about the set card than anything. Okay, ooh. That is potentially good. Let me think about that, actually. So this, detached material, negate, and if it was a Galaxy card, which it would definitely be, let me think about this. Because if I steal his monster, nothing really helps me in that regard. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Normal summon Beat the Bladesman for Hire. I'm going to activate his effect in order to summon another monster from our hand. My opponent has a negate of the monster variety, which he will foolishly use. This was all part of the strategy. You know, he'll destroy Beat the Bladesman, and he will get to attach another material, I believe. Yeah, during opponent's turn, take a dude, add to hand, or blah blah blah. Gets a thing, negates Beat the Bladesman. That's fine, because it was all part of the plan. I believe he gets to summon Photon Dragon. That's cool. Let's go for triple tactical talents. We're just gonna go and steal one of his monsters. I don't want him to have monsters if I can help it. It's the nice thing about triple tactical talents. You know, it's a nice counter to Ash Blossom. And to whatever this is. Target Dragon. Can't be destroyed by effect by... Okay, so I can steal this thing. Okay. Can't be destroyed by battle, unaffected, blah, 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 blah. If you have attack on dragon, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Cool. Alrighty, let's keep going. So Monster Born will bring back our Beat of the Bladesman. We do need that Beat the Bladesman on the board. It's kind of important. And we're going to go ahead for 1, now being very useful, because I just need another monster on the board. Beat will go off because I summoned a For Hire. And we're going to get the new dude, Rex the Cargo for Hire. This guy's summoned. I can add myself a spell trap that is a For Hire spell trap. Let me think about this. Do I want to summon Seal, or do I want to hold off on that for later? I'm probably going to use him. I see no reason not to. And let's see. Do I have a For Hire in the grave? I do have a Philo. Sure. Why not? Let's just use the other Philo. And I can use Seal here later. So what we're going to do is make the new girl, Donna. We're going to use Beat the Bladesman, and we're going to use the Philo. And make Donna. Donna's an interesting new monster. And we're not going to use Seal just yet. We're going to make Link Karibo. See, basically, you contribute a monster with Donna to summon a For Hire with a different name from hand or GY. But, I contribute a Link, I get 2 monsters. So we can bring back Beat from the grave, and then summon our Rex. So, that'll activate Rex's effect. I get myself another card. And let's go ahead and get back that Philo. Well, very good. So far, so good. Let me think about this. I do have the ability to negate this, but I can't blow it up at the moment. That's the thing. So I'm going to have to go for some snarkiness to get rid of it. Let me think. 1, 2, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Boom, 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 and finite. We'll make Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. Very nice. And this is why we always run Underworld Goddess. It's just a nice thing I can do. And I could bring back a monster. Why not? Let's bring back Donna. She's been good to us. So we'll special summon Donna. And we'll do Battle Phase because we're running low on time and I don't want to run out of time. So there you go. There's a... You know, we didn't go for full go. But this works too, because now I've got a whole bunch of stuff. I've got a revival. I've got beat in play. All pretty set. And now my opponent's locked out of graveyard stuff. And yeah, unfortunately this revives in defense. So even if I had it for hire, it wouldn't really matter that much. So let's go ahead and yeah, I can't use different types. Yeah, we'll end our turn for now. It's not much, but it's something. I could have made Folgo. I could have had like one monster effect negate, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. I mean, what is he realistically going to have? Granted, this is photons. They're a bit of an OTK bunch. He does have Soul Flare Dragon. Target a photon. Add it to the hand. Alrighty. So we can get back to that dude. What does that dude do again? He can like summon himself, right? Control a Galaxy Eyes, summon this from the hand. Detach the material, take a Galaxy Eyes, summon or attach the material. Okay. Alright. Certainly has things. The question is, can he come back? Possibly. Photons are an OTK deck. A little bit of negate, but primarily an OTK bunch. So we'll see. Alrighty, Galaxy Soldier, and then Galaxy Soldier will search another one. Let's see, what does Cleric do? This card's normal, special summon. Okay, it doesn't do anything. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, perhaps I should have just went ahead and made Folgo. One monster effect negate would have been better than nothing, but it's okay. I still don't think we're OTK just yet. No. No free summons for you, sir. I do not agree with these things. Okay, I am here for hire. You're gonna have to do different than that. This card... So it doesn't have Galaxy Eyes as material, so it does have damage, right? Yes. I believe so. Yes. Okay. Not a problem. I take very little damage from that. I will be absolutely fine. I mean, I'll lose everything except for Goddess, but I think I can live with that. Oh, hey, he left Seal. Sweet. That ought to work, unless he has something else he can make. Full Armored Dragon. Alright, that'll pop my Underworld Goddess. Unfortunate, but is okay. That's like once per... Oh, no, he can make a Cypher Dragon and blow up my last monster. Okay. Again, I am okay, I think. It's not great. I definitely should have made Folgo when I had the chance, but I can still make Folgo. Because I still have Mayhem for hire. All I really need is, like, something cool. That might help. Alright, so what did these all do? Let me think. Discard a Photon, Galaxy Artist Guide, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. Is this a quick effect? Nope. Is this a quick effect? No. Okay, good. So let's activate Mayhem for hire. Let's bring back a Beat of the Bladesman. Hacha. We're gonna have to activate Beat of the Bladesman's effect. We'll get out Philo. And then Beat will activate and search us another dude. And Link Kribo. No, not at the moment. Let's see. Who can pop face up monsters? We need Donpa. We need Donpa. Alright. So we'll search out Donpa. Still have the normal summon. So we're going to activate Philo's effect. And summon out Donpa. And then Philo, we'll go ahead and activate that. Get back our seal. No. Bring out the seal. And then Donpa here will pop the Cypher Blade Dragon, just so we don't have to worry about it. Alrighty, so... Or should I just make access... Oh yeah, access code talker is like a better in general, isn't he? Yeah, let's just make access code talker. Folgo will have his time. Oh, right, they have to use as material. Okay, this still works. They have a whole bunch of different things. Okay. I got a little, I went a little too eager there, but it's okay. But I still have, like, all these different attributes. I'm still winning, I just don't have, like, huge numbers. Who needs numbers when you have all the different attributes? Okay. We still come out on top, so that'll work, you know? Nice little back and forth, nice quick duel. But we were able to show off that for hires do in fact swarm the board, and we can come back from a board wipe, so long as we have the right cards in hand. Pretty good, pretty good. So, that is good for duel number 1. You get another idea of what we're trying to do. Let's go for duel 2. Try to focus more on Folgo. He is the OG boss, and still is the boss of this archetype. Let's show him off a little bit more. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. Well, our opponent pick, that's fine. Opening hand is... It's not bad, you know? I've got Lightning Storm. I've got a, you know, for a going second, very nice opening hand. Well, thank. So we should be able to make Folgo. Indeed we will. Which is good. I do have a replay saved when I was testing, where I did go into Folgo. Nice comeback win, actually, so I'll probably show that one off later. I don't always show off extra duels, but when I do, I like to. Every once in a while. Sadly, the Imperm was meant. I should have just been a scrub and throw out Lightning Storm, but no. I had to be conservative with my stuff. No, don't even have to have stuff. I don't need to have stuff. I just need to get Impermed. Alright, well that's unfortunate, but I still have Mayhem. I still have my dudes. All I need to do is not get OTK'd. Which, thanks to the pot of the prosperity, I shouldn't be? Really depends. I guess now we'll figure out what exactly we're up against. We'll find out what this guy's... Okay, he cares about the extra to a degree. Exorcisters. It could be tricky. Because they are Graveyard Hate Extreme. And I kinda have a Graveyard Stealing card. It's kind of a thing. Alright, sister. We'll see what you got. You gonna bring me cookies? I don't think nuns bring cookies. Have they ever brought cookies? That's Girl Scouts. Do nuns bring cookies? I don't think... I mean, she's carrying something. She got, like, some kind of baggage. Maybe it's a box... Maybe it's her luggage. Maybe it's her boxed lunch. I don't know. Could be anything. Okay. Wow, all that and a whole bunch of nothing. Alrighty. Go, recon, go. Use that telescope you use, man. Okay, Amento. 800, blah, 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 some exorcism. Okay. Gets and exceeds monster. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, something I always like to bring up every once in a while when you play for hires. You know, a lot of people call for hires like a piratey archetype. You know, good old yo-ho-ho, bottle of rum, all that good stuff. It's not true. You know? It's not true because, no. Plunder Patrol, that is a piratey archetype. These guys are actually more or less based off Monster Hunter, actually. At least in my own opinion. This is clearly a Palico. Clearly. So what does this do? Can't destroy monsters from the graveyard, blah, 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 blah. This card takes seat summon. Neither player can summon from the GY. Okay, that's annoying, but not like an issue. Okay, so let's go for our boy. I cannot do the searching or what have you. Does it do anything else? No. Okay, good. So we're gonna go ahead and get... Well, I can't summon from the graveyard. I'll get Rookie for later. Rookie for later. So we're gonna go ahead and do... George, I'm... hold on one second. Give a dog a bone. Have the dog fail to bring all the kibbles out of the bone. There you go, boy. There you go. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was activating Change of Heart in order to steal this. The nice thing about Folgo, he can use any monster with different types. So let's go ahead. Oh, I could make Appaloosa, though. Tricky wiki. Tricky wiki. No. Let's go ahead, Recon, and this thing, and you. Be like, hello, here I am. And then, good old Folgo summons us a monster from our deck. Any for hire monster in defense mode. But that lets me get Raphael. Raphael lets me Okay, so I still can't summon from the graveyard, right? That's what this thing does. Yeah, so there's no point in going for Rex. There's no point in doing Rookie for, let's see, summon a monster, level 1 higher or lower than that monster. Nah. Curse you, Ash Blossom! You defy your sister. Your sister's in my deck. Alright. Actually, that's kind of ironic that, you know, this guy's Exorsister. And Ash Blossom's sister of Ghost Ogre? I guess. I mean, they're part of the same group, the same troupe. So they're kind of like sisters. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. But, c'est la vie, as they say. I mean, my opponent has very little left. But if I remember correctly, Exorsister has a lot of, like, they got a lot of stuff that can, like, swarm the board. I know they have, like, a trap that does that. They can summon out 2 Exorcisters, so if he draws that could be an issue. But, can't really worry about that right now. Right now, the only thing I need to worry about is not losing, which will never happen. Alrighty, so we'll save. Yeah. I mean, I don't have my Raphael, which is unfortunate. I really wanted that monster negate. You know, for Friars don't really... That's the thing about for Hires. They don't really revolve around negation. Like, Raphael negates, Wiz negates. But that's really it. That is all their negation power, and it's very simple. It's not even negate and destroy. Which, to be fair, would be, like, kind of broken, considering how Fulgo works. If, you know, anything my opponent controls gets destroyed, I get the draw card. And if I have multiple for hires with, like, different names, then I can draw 3 cards. You know, I have the 3 of them, but, you know, that's a plus. That's plus out the wazoo. You know? It's very nice. Okay, so he's got the Mafia. I probably should have used Rex, but whatever. To summon this card, special summon a Ellis from the deck, and not special summon a card move from either graveyard. Summon an Exorsister Exceed. Using this card, yep. Alright. He's got that Exorcist. He's got the Mafia on our side. And Ellis, who works for the Mafia, I guess. You work for the Mafia, Ellis? That's kind of wrong, girl. Okay, so now we get the Bossy Boss monster. What does this do again? Can't be stolen on. Control this card, X7 using Exorsister. Target card, banish it. Ooh. Alright. That is a tricky wicket indeed. Can I out this? I think so, maybe? Gonna banish Fulgo, huh? That's unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed, but I think I still have the game. Depending on exactly what he's going to search out. We shall find out in a moment. Because I think, doesn't the trap require 800-point payment or something? Yeah, he has to pay 800 life points. He doesn't have 800 life points. So, it's not like that spell does anything. Right? Yeah, because you have to, like, summon a bunch of different Exorcisters of specific names to gain life points. So, we're golden. Like, we win right here. So, what we're going to go ahead and do, Lightning a Storm. Get rid of this thing. Unless he has some sort of protection for it, but I don't think you do. A DD Crow. Okay, you hit the wrong card, sir. Oh, you had more cards. Still hit the wrong one, though. Alrighty. Alrighty. Well, unless he's got something else I'm not aware of, I think we're good. Because I can summon forth the Fighter for hire. And got to go attack at the turn. Oh. Oh yeah, that still works. So let's go for Rookie for hire. Tribute the level 4. Go for the level 3. Go for beat the... Oh, I could have gone for Helmer too, but I don't think he has enough attack points. But we got beat the Bladesman. He's got that sword. He's a cat with a sword, and he's gonna use that sword. So again, nice back and forth with an interesting opponent. Unfortunately for him, I didn't focus enough on the grave to make his moves matter as much. So, there's another one. You got to see Folgo. We didn't get to see all of Folgo, though. We didn't get to see that glorious 3-draw that we like. So let's go ahead for Duel 3. We got time for one more duel today, and we'll try to go first this last duel, see how it goes, try to get Folgo out. Alright, yeah, third and final opponent, last chance for romance, and hopefully I can show off the last little bit of thing. You know, when you're doing live duels, as opposed to, you know, cherry-picking your duels, sometimes you don't get to show off everything. It's a shame, but it's true, but I do have my Ghost Ogre, so maybe. I'm not going first, unfortunately, but maybe. Because I do have the Ghost Ogre. If you're wondering, this is just an amazing card in for hire. Because I can summon out Folgo, and if I have a couple monsters, my opponent uses an effect of something on the board, I can just blow it up right there. And then draw on my opponent's turn, which I was going to do if that didn't happen. Alright, well, at least a hand's full of monsters, so it's not the worst thing in the world. But we're up against Dark World. The World of Darkness. That could be a problem. That could be a huge problem, because he's got, like, new support and everything. Like, what the heck does this do? Target a Dark World, summon it to either field, this card's discarded. Okay. So bring back Grappa. Grappa is... That's a problematic dude, because if it gets the fusion, but then I can blow it up with Ghost Ogre number 2. So we shall see. We shall see indeed. Okay, we both get to draw one, discard one, sure. What do I not need? I kind of need everything, to be honest. I guess I don't need Wiz as much as I want to keep Wiz. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead a little bit, guys, until this guy's done with his turn. We'll see what we can do to get around it. I'm a little iffy as to whether we can, but this Ghost Ogre might be our saving grace. We shall find out. Alrighty, it's our turn, everybody. Top deck of the century, then Perm. Might just save our butts. Yeah, my opponent, he stole my Donpa. He had this Cerulli and he discarded Grappa. Tricky Dark World text, man. Okay, oh no, what is this? Target 3 cards and a grave, banish them, discard a fiend. Well, that is a tricky one. I kind of liked all the stuff in my graveyard. I mean, you can't hit everything. Gonna hit all my Raphaels. Just get rid of all my Raphaels and discard another Cerulli, why don't you? Hey, just one more material I have for things. Really just depends on what on earth he's discarding. I presume it's something bad for me. Good for... Never mind, that's even better for me. Alright, so the question is, do I have another... Yes, okay. Let us summon forth the bird. Summon forth Philo the bird. And hope that this isn't impermanence. That would not be fun. So summon forth the seal. The bird shall recover my Donpa. That's the way I can start blowing stuff up. I really wish I had Recon right now, but... You know, Donpa will work. Let's see. Target a monster for fire in the grave. Yeah. Leave no man behind. I'll just bring everybody back. Why not? Alright, so continuing the onslaught, we're going to go ahead and go for Donpa here. And bring out... Do I want to summon Wiz at all? I mean, that's a spell trap negate. This is a spell and or a trap card. The problem is, I don't have enough damage on the board at the moment. Okay, here's what we're going to go ahead and do. Summon out Bravo. Blow this up. That way that's not a problem or anything. So Bravo can still summon something. Oh, I could just make Tornado Dragon. Do I really want to do that now? I'd rather just go for a full go. He's kind of my boy. So boop, boop, and boop. make a full go. Go ahead, full go, summon something. Bravo makes everybody bigger. We're good. Who do we summon? We summon Dinah? Dinah. Yeah, because Dinah will banish stuff. I can banish like 3 cards from my opponent's graveyard. So I can banish his Graphas. Boop. And he's out of Graphas. I think this... Yeah, this guy. Oh, I got one more. Sweet. I don't think there's anything else that matters. It really doesn't, because my opponent surrenders. I guess Dinah was too much for him. Dinah in the kitchen with me tonight. Because, there you go. The power of the dual boxy elements comes up for Trump. So, there you go. We took ourselves a win. I was going to summon Wiz. I didn't have anything to discard for Wiz, but he doesn't know that. So, there you go. So there's a win, once again, just the sheer power of the toolbox, the elements of For Hires, going for broke. And, honestly, probably would have worked better for him if he'd actually drawn his fusion, but he didn't. So that's his problem. So, I'm going to show off that replay real quick, and then we're going to go into the end screen. Alrighty, everybody, for Hires with the new support, we actually got 3 wins. Now, admittedly, that last opponent, it would have gotten a little harder for us if he actually gotten out the fusion, but he didn't, and that's all that matters. So, we're going to show what the For Hires are all about, just swarming the board. We don't really need, like, giant negators. We just need a guy with a sword and his oddly sexual girlfriend. Which I still question, but whatever. So, you know, it's a nice deck. For Hires, never going to be like a meta deck or anything, but I appreciate that. You don't need to play all the meta decks. You can just play a deck that's all about swarming out the board with these critters and just going for game. That's all it really takes. So, I hope everybody enjoyed watching some For Hires. Maybe I've inspired you to try them yourselves. We shall see. So, thank you very much for watching. Your boy Memphis signing out for now. I'll see you guys tomorrow with my live stream, and next time on the show, I gotta help Memphis. I gotta help Alter get back on the show. We gotta find some Karibo action. I don't know what yet. We'll figure it out. So, thanks for watching. Memphis signing out, and I'll see y'all next time.